Afternoon, guys. Obviously, a disappointing loss here, 3-2. How does that feel?
Yeah, obviously to lose any game is disappointing. But saying that, I thought we gave it everything. I just said to the boys, credit. It's not always going to go for you. A few things that went against us today, but I actually felt we played against a very, very good side today as well. Their manager's done a great job since coming in. And it was a really, really tough game, a good, close game. But like I say, we've finished fifth. We're disappointed of today, but what a fantastic season we've had. And that is massive credit to our players. They've just been outstanding. I can't give these boys enough credit. And now we go again. We got our heads up. We'll train Monday. Go through, the positives of today and things we could work on. And then we'll give it everything we've got on Tuesday.
So, Aaron, top goal scorer this season and supporters player this season. How does that feel?
It feels really good, let alone that at the start I was at Dagenham, and then when I knew that I was going to come here on a permanent, it just made me feel a bit more comfortable. And I'll give it credit to our players as well, our defence for instance, that in these games I can feel confident to express myself because I know I've got defenders, midfielders putting their body on the line to keep clean sheets, to give me a bit more confidence to, if we do win 1-0, I'll get that goal. And yeah, it's been good.
So obviously in the end we finished fifth, which means we've got Bath at home. Yep. How are we going to prepare for that?
Yeah, just before I talk about that, obviously as his record speaks for itself, and I think there's been improvements as well in his game. Last year we demanded a lot of him, and probably it was his first real season in terms of the amount of games he played, and he was very dependent on. And I think this season he's come back to us, and the results changed very, very quickly when he came back. So massive credit to him. He's been outstanding, and like he said, all the boys have. Yeah, so we got, moving on, we got Bath. Again, tough game, but you expect that in the playoffs. Am I confident? 100%. I want to thank our crowd this season. The crowd's gone up. The attendance, they've been fully behind us, and we're going to need every single one of them, every single player in our squad, management. And listen, anyone who's watched our teams, no one's going to fancy playing Braintree in the playoffs. We will give it everything. So we'll prepare correctly, and then listen, it's one game where we have to make sure that we win it, and then we go again for the next game. But for us to be in this position and be a little bit disappointed shows you how much more improved we've got over the 2 seasons I've been in charge. So I'm delighted of where we've got. We just need to keep demanding more off each other and see where it takes us.
And is that disappointment from today going to lead on to the playoffs and try and push the players to really try and win?
Listen, we're just disappointed if we lose a 5-a-side in training. That's what we've created now. So yeah, I don't think it will harm us at all. In fact, we'll learn off some certain mistakes that we made today. The vulnerabilities of this team, and we need to know what they are. So we'll be fine. Come Tuesday, we'll look to win the game like we do. Be positive, and we go again.
And obviously, the ref today maybe was a bit questionable, but they did have 2 red cards. How did that affect the end of the game?
It just ended up turning into a scrappy game, and that's not us, and it's just what we don't want to see. So it didn't really do much. Just made it a bit, one our type of game and the scrappiness.
Cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Well done, mate.